opportunity zones. If the opportunity zones pass from a federal level, they then go down to the state and then are allocated on local level. So for us as Black people to actually access the opportunity zones, I have to go talk to Democrats. And I have to be willing to do what they want to do under their agenda, how they want it done, for me to be able to have access to the opportunity zone funds. So that's where, when you see in our communities, instead of getting young Blacks to invest and become entrepreneurs and become owners, you're getting gentrification, because outside forces with more money and connections to these Democrats are able to come in and get this money a lot faster than the Black people that it was actually intended to help. And so you're seeing this changing of our community, where at no point in time are we allowed in the process to become a part of it and maybe be the innovators of what the future can look like. Because that is what you really have coming out of the Black community, a desire to be an innovating force about what our communities look like in the future, where we have been handed policy, or we have been handed government for so long, and now you have a population that says, we want to use the government as a republic, localized government, to reinvent what our communities look like. And yes, it'll include police, it'll include schools, it'll include all the necessity of civilization, but it'll also include more investment, ownership, and entrepreneurship from the citizens in those communities.
We're happy to know that this administration has recognized that problem. The community development, financial institutions, the credit unions, the local banks have been excluded from a lot of the dissemination of the funds previously. That's been recognized and in the process of being corrected right now.
And that'll go a long way.
Correct.
Mr. President, you've been nothing short of historic for Black America. I don't say that because I have to, because I can say whatever I want to say as a free citizen here in the U.S. You've been nothing short of historical. Criminal justice reform was historical. We were getting locked up at unprecedented rates. You undid the 1994 crime bill, and we are forever thankful for that. Even the opportunity zones, we can be critical of a lot of things, but the opportunity zones incentivize the people that had money to put the money where we needed it most, which are in these urban and rural neighborhoods. HBCUs, the whole bit, I can go down thing after thing. The current issue that we're having right now is police reform, which is so much needed. We did criminal justice reform, but police reform is the gateway to what we see as an unjust criminal justice system sometimes. Meaning, if a crooked cop doesn't do a terrible, corrupt thing with an individual, we never get into that bad system. This administration has been marred by a crooked cop like James Comey and others going after you and creating things that just were not there. The impeachment, it's not real. But they can do that. And our community has been affected by that in a way that is hard to explain. I tell people this all the time. This whole situation with this policing, it's not new to Black people. We've been used to it. As a kid, I got harassed by the police all the time, and I think I was a good kid. But it's a part of our community. And so we do need some things to happen on the police reform side, which will connect with the great things you've already done historically with criminal justice reform. And we know that you're the president to get it done. We know that we need some banking reform so that we can get more access to capital. We do also understand that we need some holistic approaches to create this ecosystem. Voting rights. Blacks have to go to get voting rights every 25 years or so now. These are things that are historic, and we believe that you are the president to get these things done for the black community. You've done some great things for us already, and we're relying on you, and we appreciate everything you've done, Mr. President. You've been amazing.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. Yeah. Well said.
Your friend, right?
Yeah.
He's a good man, too. For a long time we've known him. Okay, thank you all very much.
Thank you,
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, President.
We'll see you tomorrow in Dallas.
Thank you, President.
Thank you.
Mr. President, thank you, class. We're leaving. Let's go. Press, we're leaving. Thank you all. Thank you very much, guys. John, we're leaving now. Thank you, John, we're leaving. Thank you, guys, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, President. Thank you.
I wanted to ask you about tomorrow.
We're going to high school Dallas tomorrow. I think it's going to be a great trip. meeting some very good friends, and we'll come back tomorrow night. We're going on Saturday, as you know, to West Point. We're giving the commencement address, which will be very exciting. The cadets wanted that very much, so we're going to have them a little bit separated, a little social distancing, but we have the full class at West Point, and it was postponed because of the problem. It was supposed to be a month ago. We're going to do it, and that'll be on Saturday, so that'll be very exciting, and I think a lot of you are going to be with us, and we're going to pay honor really to those incredible students and cadets, and they're going to be the future military leaders of our country. Thank you.